Richie, thanks for joining us. Congratulations, a huge performance, a massive win.
I think, we didn't play as much as what we usually do. We didn't get, in terms, I don't know what the passes are and the possession stats, but we didn't pass it as much as what we did. But we had a game plan. I think first half, we were just totally dominant. First half, we've hit the bar twice. We probably had 2 or 3 other situations where we can score. Wellens got a tap in, but misses the target. And apart from one breakaway from Dimitri Mitchell where Sol's parried it out, there was no threat at all. You come out second half thinking build on that performance, and then the lad hits an absolute world, and you're thinking maybe that's just our luck. But we never felt sorry for ourselves. We kept doing the basics right, and I think that was a big thing today. We've done all the basics right. Set plays were good for and against, and it's something that we've been striving for. And then even when we got it back to 1-1, I just think we was the dominant team.
It was a test of character, though, in this heat, having gone a goal behind.
Yeah, I probably delayed the subs a little bit longer than what I wanted to, because I didn't feel a need to make a sub. You're always worried about people tiring, and obviously Jordan Graham's still getting up to speed. So you're worried about a few things when it's a heat, mainly fatigue. But I thought the whole squad, the subs that came on, obviously Ethan's come on and made a good little touch for a Wells goal. And the good thing is we can get so much better. We can get so much better. There were so many times there on transition where we can play and we can get in. But there's a lot of other good signs. I thought Piggott played his best game for us. I thought he was a real threat. He was a handful. I thought in terms of the duels with the centre halves, he won his fair share. Again, another good performance by Jordan Graham. So a lot of good performances.
And psychologically, how important is that goal for Joe Piggott?
Well, again, when you play really well, strikers, they want to be told that they're playing well, but they also want to see the name on the score sheet. So I think it was a really good finish. I think maybe he could score the header where he heads it down. He had it down too early, so obviously it bounces high. But I think, forget his goal scoring. In terms of a manager, I want a platform, I want something to play off, especially when you're away. It was a good occasion for them today, 20th anniversary of a really, really good football club that are fan-owned and produce players and build a new training ground. It's a really good model for a lot of football clubs, so they should be proud of their day. But we obviously wanted to come in and spoil it, and we needed to make sure that we give ourselves a platform. I think Joe was that.
And that winner from Wolseter took it so well.
Well, again, he's just been in the right position. We won the ball back. We probably should play it forward one pass earlier, but we play it into a forward runner. It's a set. We've got our opposite 10 in a good pocket, and he goes and it's a wonderful finish. But we had a lot. We could have scored a lot of goals today. That was pleasing. Set plays, we look really good. And when we move the ball quickly and we don't take too many touches and pass it along the back, I'm all for passing it along the back and playing through thirds and all of this kind of thing. But when you're against a team that, I think these are, they're in the top of the league, but I think in terms of what I've watched, they struggle on transition. So we wanted to make it a bit of a transitional game. We wanted to play forward. I think we won loads and loads of second balls. So in terms of the game plan, it worked. We just need to keep, if the players take on detail and stick to it and don't change, that was another pleasing thing. We've gone 1-0 down and we didn't change. We didn't think all of a sudden we're going to vacate our spot trying to get the goal too early. We stuck to the basics. We gave a platform for us in the game, and then we've come back and won the game. So psychologically as well, Joe's goal is big, but it's also big that we've come from a goal behind away from all.
Is Brendan Cooper okay?
He's fine, he's cramped. Again, I've spoke to you numerous times that we're a team that have suffered injuries. We've suffered players getting up to speed, and Brandon Cooper is another one of them where his last game before Gillingham was, I think, pre-season. So you're talking 4 or 5 weeks where he's come in, he's played 108 minutes at Gillingham, and then he's played 99 minutes today. So the cramp is an issue. Luckily he done well, and then Rob Hunt come on and obviously played a part in the goal.
He certainly did, and he seemed to go through the pain barrier to do so.
Yeah, I mean, it was just one of them where Hunty's got down the line and he's cleared it, and as a striker he's trying to, I think it was a genuine attempt to stop the ball going forward. He just caught him, so there was nothing in that.
First away win, and you're on the road again next weekend at Peterborough. Yeah,
it's crazy, isn't it? By next week we'd have played 8 games and had 5 away, plus the 2 away cup games. So after 10 games we've had 7 away and 3 at home. The fixtures have not been kind for us, but I'm happy with today. I think we're in a false position. I think if you ask them when they're watching us play the Cambridge game, parts of the Stevenage game, parts of the Portsmouth game, the Wickham game, I think they're thinking themselves, this is a difficult game because we're a good team. But we have come away from last season's strengths, which was fighting, dogging it out, second balls, first balls, being in the right position, to all of a sudden thinking, yeah, we are smooth, we're a really good football team. So we've just stripped it back a little bit, gone back to basics, and when you're trying to get a football team up to scratch, they're the easiest thing to go to. When you off the back of that, you do have ability, and passing the ball and all that can come through. Like the goal, it's a great bit of skill from Jordan Graham, great cross, and then a chest volley for Pigott's goal, and then the second goal was a good finish. So we just stripped it back and gone back a little bit to basics.
And those travelling fans played their part, because it's not a happy hunting ground. The O's haven't won here for 22 years.
No, brilliant, because obviously they never changed. I think it's lucky that he was sheltered by the sun today, because it's a warm day, but they never changed. We went 1-0 down, and you know what, I'm sat next to Lingy up there and I'm going, you know what, they'll probably score with the first touch. That's just the way that, or the first attack, and that's the way that it's been going. The kid hits an unbelievable goal, but we didn't change. The message down straight away was, we don't change it where we play. We don't get irresponsible. We don't get impatient and start chasing after things. I think as well, our I don't mean on bookings. I think we only had one booking today. So again, we're trying to learn that these new rules come across, and we're trying to have a better relationship with referees. No one answered back today. Theo got booked for kicking the ball away, which was a bit instinctive, but we left the referees alone. We look like a good professional outfit, and that's what I want us to look at.